Let's talk about 2024. This is just a recap of my year in 2024. This has been kind of a crazy year. Fun in some ways, a year of growth, kind of scary in other ways, but let's get to it. So, starting with health, the power of consistency is everything. So, I've gotten into the habit of always going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week and just turning my brain off, not letting it be a big decision fatigue, but just going in with a routine I just do. And that's been really proving to give me a lot of energy and a lot less back pain for whatever reason. Also, I found out earlier this year that I am low on testosterone. So I've had to start a testosterone treatment, which has actually helped in a lot of ways with anxiety, with energy, with losing weight, things like that. And then with losing weight, I've actually lost 40 pounds this year. And I did it mainly through Zepbound and the, weight loss medications that you can get, Monjuro or whatever. I'm not diabetic, so I had to pay out of pocket, but it was really worth it because it's given me back a lot of life. And for that, I'm extremely grateful. If you're considering doing that, I strongly recommend it. And now I'm on just like a maintenance program. I went from about 260 to 220, and it's really benefited me in a lot of different ways. As far as the news, of course, there was a big election this year for me and a lot of my friends. It was a devastating year for the election. I don't know what all the answers are, but I do know for me, I had to take a break from the news and unfollow a lot of commentaries and pundits and stuff that I was following on YouTube and just kind of take a break. I think it's important not to stick your head in the sand, but also to protect your sanity. And it's actually given me back a lot of time to be creative. And that's one of the things that was really fun this year is I was really creative. Whether it was in painting and doing a lot of acrylic painting, which I started off doing pretty strong. By the end of the year, I wasn't doing it nearly as much. I've really gone after more of a abstract or impressionistic landscape in my painting, which I'm really loving, and I want to exercise that muscle more and more and get better at it. Or it was on music. As most of you know, I love music production and I do a lot of that. I actually released a album this year for spa and relaxing music, like massage music. And you can check that out below if you're interested. I'm really proud of that. I also co-write and produce music for sync opportunities. Sync is basically pitching your music into film and TV. And I've had some really great success in that. And so I wanted to get two new great songs this year out that I could pitch. And I wasn't able to hit that goal. I only got, well, almost one. One is almost released, but two, I just didn't make it. I have a bunch of stuff that I started that I didn't get that far into. I also continued a community that I have called On the Hook, which I really put a lot of time and energy into this year. This is for music producers or home producers to gamify music production so that they learn a lot faster and they stay in the practice of actually making music. I'm really passionate about this. This is all based on a book called The Practice by Seth Godin. Highly recommend it. And it really changed my perspective of how to approach the practice of getting good at anything. One of the greatest things I learned this year was learning to do one thing at a time. I approach every day with what is the one thing that will make my life easier or make other things unnecessary. And there's a book actually called The One Thing I highly recommend that really changed my life and how to approach productivity. Another huge hobby that came into my life this year was 3D printing. Now, my cousin about a year and a half ago, gave me his old 3D printer, and I got into it for a bit, but I didn't give it a fair shot. But this year, I started pouring myself into it, and I bought a new 3D printer back in May, which blew my mind at how fast and easy it was. And then I actually picked up another one in October because I enjoy it so much. And this got me into learning how to model in CAD in Fusion 360, which is a CAD program, and learning how to model things for myself and make my own designs. Now, this is a wonderful combination between my left brain and right brain side. I have an engineering background, but I love being creative. And so it's just this perfect combination of being very precise and understanding precision in the mechanics and the technology of the 3D printing while being able to exercise my creative juices. I love 3D printing. If anybody has an interest in that and wants to get into it, hit me up. I will give you some advice and show you in the right direction. It has brought a ton of joy to my life that I did not even expect. Many people ask me, what do I do for a living? Like, what do I do for my money? And it's hard to explain because it is a little abstract. But after I quit engineering back in like 2017, I became an entrepreneur and I started supporting other entrepreneurs in working on their databases. Again, I have a very technical background: databases, websites, automations, email marketing, landing pages, anything kind of technical that's behind the scenes that a lot of entrepreneurs don't want to do. So that's been going strong. I have some amazing clients, and it's given me the opportunity to help, but also given me the opportunity to explore my other passions outside of work as well. So, what's going forward into this next year? Well, first and foremost, I have a goal of being more active in the YouTube space. I never thought of myself as a YouTuber, but I love the creativity that YouTube provides. And so I'm going to start pouring a lot of my thoughts and passions and ideas and experience into YouTube videos and into short and long form video, and kind of try my hand at that. And so that is my goal. It's a little intimidating. I'm learning how to use a new camera right now. I'm learning how to use lighting a little bit better. I'm going after a little bit more professional sound. I'm going to be upgrading my audio for video work and stuff like that. But if you have any interest in following me on YouTube, please subscribe. I'm always looking to build my channel, and any little subscriber or any like helps. So I really appreciate that. I think this next year is going to be a really interesting year. There's a lot of unsettledness in the world, and with unsettledness comes a lot of wonderful opportunities. I would encourage anybody that's discouraged right now about the world to not bury their head in the sand, and not pretend like they're a Pollyanna, but also find ways to actually help your common man and start at the very ground level, helping people you know, getting to know your neighbors, loving on them, understanding their point of view, connecting with them. It's hard to do, especially if you are politically on different sides of the aisle. But this is the time that I think our country needs us to come together the most, from the very ground up. And that's what I would encourage you guys, because that's what I want to do as well. All right, I'm going to keep this video short and sweet. If you have any questions, or if there's anything I've said that you would love to know more about on what I do and my hobbies or whatever, hit me up. I'm always willing to chat with you. I'll see you next year.